From VOA Learning English, this is the Agriculture Report. The United States Department of Agriculture has agreed to meat industry proposals to change the design and wording of meat labels. The Cattleman's Beef Promotion and Research Board plans more than 300 changes to meat labels. Food writer Meathead Goldwyn writes for the Huffington Post website. His own website, Amazing Ribs, is about barbecue, grilling, and outdoor cooking. He says meat labels have always confused as well as informed. The food writer sees some improvement in the proposed labels, but he says some planned label changes will continue to be confusing. Today's common names developed over time as meat cutters used terms that described parts of animals, as well as cuts made by butchers. After the new changes, people may have to read more of the label to know what kind of meat they are buying. For example, labels currently say beef or pork on the first line. The new labels will use smaller print and will identify the animal on the second line. Also, cuts of meat that were traditional names for beef products, like ribeye steak, will now also be used for pork. That means a ribeye steak could come from either a cow or a pig. The labels for chicken and other poultry and for fish will not change. The meat industry wants meat producers and supermarkets to voluntarily use the new descriptions. There are no legal requirements to use them. But the Food and Drug Administration is considering new rules that would require complete details about where meat was raised and processed. Meathead Goldwyn says the combined label changes could be even more confusing to some people. For VOA Learning English, I'm Carolyn Presutti.